Now it's time for the final call. On this date, March 20th in 2016, Deputy Sheriff Carl Allen Koontz was shot and killed as he and other deputies served arrest and search warrants in connection to a narcotics case. The deputies received no response from inside the mobile home on the 300 block of Chandler Street in Russiaville. When they knocked on the door and announced themselves at approximately 12:30 a.m., as they entered the home, the subject opened fire on them, striking Deputy Koontz and a sheriff's sergeant. A Russiaville police officer and other deputies were able to pull both wounded deputies from the home. They were both transported to a local hospital before being flown to IU Methodist Hospital in Indianapolis. Deputy Koontz succumbed to his wounds while in surgery. The subject was found suffering from a fatal gunshot wound several hours later after a SWAT team made entry into the home. Deputy Koontz has served with the Howard County Sheriff's Office for 2 years. He is survived by his wife, son, parents, sister, and grandparents. In August 2016, the Markland Bridge was renamed Deputy Carl A. Koontz Memorial Bridge in memory of him. Also on this date in 1933, Patrolman George Effinger of the Cleveland Division of Police in Ohio succumbed to wounds sustained 5 years earlier when he and 4 other officers went to a restaurant on East 55th Street to arrest a Pennsylvania prison escapee. The customer had recognized the suspect and called the police. When they arrived, they approached the man with their guns holstered in order to not incite a shooting match. The suspect, however, opened fire, striking Patrolman Anthony Weiserek 4 times and striking Patrolman George Effinger once. Patrolman Weiserek was taken to a local hospital where he succumbed to his wounds. Patrolman Effinger succumbed to his wounds on March 20th, 1933. The suspect, who had been shot and wounded during the incident, was apprehended in 1927. The subject was convicted of the murder of a payroll guard in Pittsburgh on December 23rd, 1925, and sentenced to death. On August 18th, 1927, he and another death row inmate shot their way out of Allegheny County Jail in Pittsburgh. A subject and a gang he formed were responsible for several holdups and murders until his capture. On June 25, 1928, he shot and killed Sergeant George Barstad of the Detroit Police Department during a holdup at the Detroit News business office. The subject recovered from his wounds and was returned to Pennsylvania, where he was executed in the electric chair on January 20th, 1929. Patrolman Effinger had only served with the Cleveland Division of Police for 1 year at the time of the shooting. May they both continue to rest in peace.